Sri Gurubhyo Namah children. Already I told about the classification in the previous class. So last class we have studied about the classification of hydrocarbons. Now we are going to talk about alkane. In this class we are going to talk about alkane, which is one of the important classification under hydrocarbons. We are going to talk about saturated hydrocarbons. Under saturated hydrocarbons we are going to talk about alkane. So I am going to start with alkane today. Alkanes. What is the general formula? General formula CnH2n plus 2, where n can be substituted as 1, 2, 3 like that. So if you substitute n is equal to 1, substitute n is equal to 1 in the formula. So what you will get? C1 H2 into 1 plus 2. What is that you will be getting? So C1 can be written as C. So H2 plus 2, 4, CH4. So what is the first member? So CH4 is the first member of the series. So we can call it as methane. So it is the starter of the series. How I have derived? Who is the first member of the series? Methane. How I have derived for alkane? The general formula is CnH2n plus 2. Substitute n values 1, 2, 3 like that. So if I substitute n is equal to 1, what I will get? C1H2 into 1 plus 2. C1 can be written as C. 2 into 1, 2 plus 2, 4. So CH4, the first member is methane. So what is the root word? Meth. For one carbon. There is only one carbon. So meth is the root word. Ane. What is this ane? Actually, IUPAC ending. IUPAC ending of saturated compound, saturated hydrocarbon. IUPAC ending of saturated hydrocarbon. So I derived the first member of the series by writing the general formula CnH2n plus 2. Substituting the values of n, 1, 2, 3 etc. we can get the first derivative, first member of the series, which is methane, which has got the molecular formula CH4. Molecular formula is CH4. When you draw the structure of methane, so carbon will be there. All the four sides are surrounded by hydrogen. So this is actually CH4, methane. So when you talk about the structure, it will have a tetrahedral structure. Tetrahedral structure. Tetrahedral. Carbon will be in the center. So all the four corners are occupied by hydrogen. So carbon will be in the center. All the four corners are occupied by hydrogen. When you talk about the HCH bond angle, it will be actually 109 degrees. So when you talk about the HCH bond angle, it is 109 degree. And when you talk about the CH and CC bond length, when you talk about CH and CC bond length, CH bond length is 154 picometer. 119 and 154 picometer. So bond length is nothing but distance between the two atoms. It can be called as bond length, or we can call it as atomic radius, or we can call it as bond length. The distance between the two atoms, we can call it as bond length. So when you talk about the structure of methane, it has got a tetrahedral structure where carbon will be in the center. All the four corners are occupied by hydrogen. There are four hydrogen. When you talk about the bond angle, 109 degree. When you talk about the CH and CC bond length, it is 154 and 119 picometer. Picometer is the unit for bond length. It is the unit for bond length. And when you talk about the definition for bond length, what is bond length actually? The distance between the two atoms, the actual distance between the two atoms, we can call it as bond length, or it can be called as atomic radius. We can call it as bond length or atomic radius. So the distance between the two different atoms, we can call it as bond length. So here when you talk about the bond length of CC bond and CH bond, the bond lengths are 119 picometer and 154 picometer respectively. So the structure of methane is tetrahedral. What is tetrahedral? Carbon will be in the center. All the four corners are occupied by four hydrogen atoms. Here, when you talk about the HCH bond angle, it is 119 degree. And when you talk about the bond length, CH and CC bond length, which are respectively 119 and 154 picometer respectively. So this is one of the important member in the alkane family. So the starter of the alkane family is methane, where it has got one carbon surrounded by four hydrogen atoms. Okay children, shall we continue now? Already we are studying about alkanes. In the first, previously I told about the, first member of the alkane series, methane. I told about the structure, I told about the molecular formula, I told about the bond angle, bond length, everything we have seen in detail. Now we are going to see how to write the successive members of alkane family. What is the secret? What is the trick? How will you write the successive members of alkane family? How to write? What is the trick to write the successive members of alkane family? Now we are going to say how to write the successive members of the alkane family. How to write the successive members of alkane family? That's the trick. Already I told you the first member, CH4. So who is he? Methane. So who is the first member of the family? Methane. What I am going to do? I am going to write the second member of the family. What is the trick here? How to write the structure? Methane, CH4. So actually it can be written, hydrogen is removed, replacing or removing the hydrogen and substituting CH3 group in the place of hydrogen. Removing the hydrogen and substituting CH3 group in the place of hydrogen. That is the trick. So in the place of hydrogen, what we are going to do? We are going to remove the hydrogen from the parent. Who is the parent here? Methane. So we are going to remove hydrogen from the parent. The parent is methane here. Remove one hydrogen. It becomes CH3. So in the place of hydrogen, what I am going to substitute? CH3. Write down now. So this hydrogen is removed. So what is happening there? What is the next member? Who is the next member? CH3 will come as it is. And in the place of hydrogen, I am substituting CH3. So it becomes CH3. So what is the name of the, how many carbon atoms are there totally? C2. What is the, how many hydrogen atoms are there? 6 hydrogen atoms. So what is the name of this compound? Ethane. So what is that? Who is the successive member here? The second member is the second member. Ethane is the second member. Now we are going to write the third member of the series. Third member. So how will you write the third member? Write the second member. Who is second member? CH3. Again CH3. Is it not? C2H6. So this is C2H6. So what I have to do? What is the procedure? Removing the hydrogen. Remove one hydrogen. So remove hydrogen atom. Removing the hydrogen. Removing the hydrogen and substituting CH3. Substituting CH3. So what you will get? Right now CH3. Okay. So what is that? This carbon will come as it is. This carbon has got 2 hydrogen, will come as it is. Okay. What is that we have removed? This hydrogen is removed. Instead of this hydrogen, what I have to substitute? CH3. Draw CH3. Okay. Write the condensed form. What is the condensed form? Condensed form. What is the condensed form? This carbon has 3 hydrogen, CH3. There is a bond. This carbon has 2 hydrogen, CH2. Okay. What is the third carbon? It is also has got 3 hydrogen, CH3. So what is the name of this compound? Propane. Who is the third member of the series? Propane. And if you want to write the fourth member, again the rule is same, trick. Who is the fourth member? We are going to find out the fourth member. Who is the third member? Propane. CH3, CH2, CH3. So what is that I have to do? I have to remove the hydrogen. And removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen. Substituting CH3 group. Substituting CH3 group. How will you change? Who will be the next member? If you remove hydrogen and substitute CH3, right? This CH3 will come as it is. CH3, okay. Again, this carbon has 2 hydrogen, okay. And this carbon has also got 2 hydrogen, okay. See the change here? Instead of this hydrogen, I have to write CH3. So, what is the condensed form? Write the condensed form. So, what is the condensed form? Write it. So, what is this? This carbon has 3 hydrogen, CH3. There is a bond. Again, this carbon has 2 hydrogen, CH2. Again, there is a bond. Again, this carbon has 2 hydrogen, CH2. Again, there is a bond. Again, this carbon has 3 hydrogen, CH3. So, who is the fourth member? Butane. So who is the fourth member of the series? Butane. So in this class, I told you to find out the successive members. There is a trick. So see, write the parent. If you go on removing the hydrogen atoms from the parent and substituting by CH3, you can get the successive member. So the first member is methane, second one ethane, third one propane, fourth one butane. So I have told the trick to write the successive members of the hydrocarbons in the alkane series. ஒரு 3 லைன் தான் வரும். We are going to talk about the properties of alkanes. And we are going to see where this, under alkanes we are going to, already we are discussing about, alkane family. We have discussed in the previous, session. In the previous session I told about the tricks to write the successive members. Now we are going to talk about the, very important member of the series. How do we call these alkanes? What is the property? What is the other name for alkanes? Paraffins. These alkanes can be called as paraffins. That means what? They are less reactive. They are having less affinity. They are having less attraction towards acids, bases and other reagents. So they don't react with acids, bases or other reagents. So when you talk about alkane, they are also called paraffins. Affins, so less affinity, less attraction, less affinity, or we can call it as less attraction. So they are less reactive, towards acids, bases and other reagents. So as they are less affinity, as they are paraffins, they are having less affinity, less reactive. They are less reactive towards acid, base and other reagents. So alkanes usually undergoes substitution reaction whereas alkenes and alkynes undergo addition reaction. Because of its less affinity towards acid, base and other reagents, usually alkanes undergo substitution reaction, whereas double bond and triple bond, that is alkenes and alkynes, they undergo addition reaction where we are going to break the unsaturation point, that is double bond or triple bond is broken. So when you talk about methane, where is it found? Methane is found in coal mines. It is found in coal mines and marshy areas, marshy places. So when you talk about methane, so it is present in coal mines and marshy places. So here I told about the alkane, which are otherwise called as paraffins. They are having less affinity, less attraction. They are less reactive towards acids, bases and other reagents. But these alkanes, when you talk about alkanes which are saturated, they will undergo substitution reaction. So hydrogen atoms are removed and substituted by other groups. So when hydrogen atoms are removed in alkane and substituted by other groups, we can call it as substitution reaction. Substitution. Certain atoms are removed and substituted by some other atoms. Here we are going to remove hydrogen and we are going to substitute some other atoms. We can call it as substitution. Whereas in case of alkene and alkyne, as there is a double and triple bond in alkene as well as a triple bond in alkyne, it undergoes addition reaction. We are going to add something and we are going to break the unsaturation point. We are going to break the double bond and triple bond and we are going to convert it into a saturated one. There addition is possible. Here substitution is possible. When you talk about methane, the first member of alkane, where it is found in coal mines as well as in marshy places.